Bafethu, you know, it's another week, exciting week. It's a Monday in Mhlanje, and you know, man, what's happening. It's showing at 3:30 and until 4:30. There's this channel 260, channel of choice. Name of the show is the Hangout. I'm going to be in your screen for the next hour, and I want you guys to make sure that but I'm not alone. Sisi,
I'm good, thanks, Amy.
I can't complain, man.
Well, for people today, we have a very epic show that we have for them lined up, and it's going to be a whole rounder of a show. We're going to educate them, we're going to entertain them, and also we're going to give them few things as to how to go about life, and also and also I went to a fashion show this weekend. So that is also coming right up. So hopefully people are definitely going to be entertained, and we just want them to chillax and also enjoy the whole show. But without starting the show, I just introduce my name. It is Uzintle Ngeza, a girl from Transkei, but you guys already know. So Lando, what's going on right now?
We're going to start with our first interview. Stay tuned, we're coming back after this. Buffett, welcome back to it, man. As we said, man, we're going to have our first guest. I don't want to introduce him because it's his moment to shine. I'll let him put us introduce. Yeah.
I'm good, Buddy. How are you?
It's your moment to shine. Tell us introduce because I'm
from KwaZakele. That's where I grew up, born and bred in Gqeberha, as you know. And I'm a musician. I'm an all-rounder musician. I do choral music, choirs. I do shows like your musicals. I'm a voice trainer. I'm a music educator at a school. That's one of the few things that I do.
Lovely, yes. Lovely. So, Mnabudwam, what I want us to get into is your first introduction to music. When did you realize?
I think it's when I was born, on my birthday. My first note, I hit it so high that my parents made sure that I continue with this because I needed to do this.
Yeah, lovely.
Yes.
And also for me, I want to know when it comes to music, because you're doing such music that is very you get, which is choral. Yes. So let's talk about the complexity of being in the choral industry.
So basically, it's a very fun venture to actually follow, because with choral music, you have to do a lot of research, because the roots of choral music come from very far, from the medieval ages, the Renaissance, Baroque, going up to classical era, like from way back. But then what is nice is that you also get equipped with skills that you need to have, you need to make sure that you have before continuing with this type of music. And also there's vocal training. It visits almost different cultures in the world. So you need to be very open-minded and also expose yourself, not just nationally, but internationally, in order for you to be such a gift and also be a bomb in this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
China, like I feel like I'm not the only one who's lost by choral because gender is fun. They know that being exposed by choral.
So I'm into singing.
Sure.
But then I studied choral conducting. I thought I knew how to conduct until I went to study music, and also did vocal training, intense vocal training, choral music, the other different vocal genres. So I'm an all-rounder when it comes to vocal music. Hence, I'm also a vocal trainer.
Lovely.
I want to talk about, because layers was quick choirs 50 by 60 about the New Zealand club. Where is this is the number we want. How do you know, man? Okay, Lona write for Itena, Lona write for soprano, Lona write for Indon. Because I do believe that people, they have voice, but they don't know how to use it.
Yes. So I always say this before getting into such giving an answer to a question like that, that everyone can sing, because my favorite description or explanation of what singing is, singing is sustained speech in different pitches. So if you can talk, you can sing. And also in choral music, when you are auditioning, you don't ask people to sing for you. You first check the range, and you also check the tone color, what type of voice do they have. Then after that, when putting those groups together, your foundation ones, your soprano, alto, tenor, and bass, when putting them together, you need to make sure that you also do vocal blend. The voices need to blend. So you have to have an ear for that. We call that oral training. So we get that. So I can tell what type of voice a person has. Even if I'm arranging for someone to sing a duet with another person, I need to see that their voices do not clash. Or if there's just a minor problem, then I'm there to fix it. I'm your guy.
Yeah.
Lovely. He knows what he's talking about.
Hey, tell me about it.
He knows.
Yeah.
And
You wanna start?
yeah, I want to ask, because you've been part of many productions, you've also managed to travel through music. So for Rimna, I just want to know about for those opportunities for Wena, what do they mean, and also how are you feeling about those productions that you're part of?
I've been part of quite a few productions, musical theater, which is not choral music, but choral music, choirs, being part of choirs, not only as a singer, but also as a conductor behind the stage, a repetiteur, which is someone that looks at the music and teaches the music and making sure that the music is being introduced in such a way that the people understand it, because you cannot just tell someone to sing this, but you have to make them understand what they sing about. You have to make them understand what is required of them, because remember, in choral music, the music is notated, meaning that there are performance directions by the composer, because they had intentions when writing that song or writing that piece of music. So you have to abide by that, but also you need to put in your own taste, because you can go to a competition where you are all singing the same songs, but then who does it the best without deviating from the performance directions by the composer.
I wanted to blow away because there was this era in primary in Nesastanda. Oh, I'm like all those things. Now you just give me that because I got money like that. But man, I want to ask you something, man, because now you're someone who's passionate about what he does, and you look so happy.
Definitely.
What's that one moment when you look, you're like, this night was everything that I always wanted. I was happy like this.
Yeah, where can I start? There are many of them, but I will never forget the day. It was in 2010. I got to tour with the Nelson Mandela University Choir under the tutelage of Julita van Dijk.
Shout out.
And our very first performance when we were in Italy, it was in Milan, opposite the La Scala Opera House. And this cathedral that we were performing in, we had to slow down all of our songs because of the richness of the acoustics. So you can hear the harmonies coming together, the clashes of the music, the dissonance. When it resolutes, it was just amazing. I don't think that I sang each and every song that night because I was just blown away by the architecture of the place, and also sing music that is Italian for Italians, and them coming to you afterwards, coming to the choir and saying, "You guys, this rendition was amazing. It's as if you are Italians."
Wow, lovely.
I'm blown away with that.
Lovely. So, Budwa, we just have to go and pay the bills, but we're still going to come back and then study more and hear exactly, because I believe choral music, it also has a language in it. So we're also going to talk about that. But you guys at home, please make sure that you don't go anywhere, because we're coming right back after this. We're back on your screens right about now. We're still here in Orlando. And also, what we forgot to do was to mention the question of the day. So the question of the day, it says, what meals slap the hardest on a Friday night? So we've got three options. First one, it is KFC. Second one, it is Debonair's. Third one, it is local eateries. So please make sure that you guys interact with that, cause
So which one do you prefer?
for me, you see, with KFC and Debo, this is
Guys, I prefer kutya kwaserengeni, but anyway. welcome back, Ms. Manager. Yeah,
Still good.
Round two, let's go. No, I just I'm curious, man. You had a question,
So the question I had was, let us talk about the languages that you guys sing into. As to, do you guys go through training, because you guys sing these Italians and French and all that, those languages that are foreign to us so beautifully. So Nenzanjani, when it comes to preparing languages?
Funny enough, on Thursday night, we had a piano and voice concert at Kira Westbrook, where I currently teach. And one of the girls was singing in French, and one of the boys was singing German. And the people sitting down were asking me and asking the learners, guys, do you understand each and every word? Because that's how it sounds. And it's so authentic, you know? You have to go through training so that you understand how the dialects works. Because imagine someone singing in your vernacular language and they are not doing justice to it. You won't really get entertained by it. You won't be educated because you won't really understand what is happening. So the emotion, the understanding, you need to understand exactly. That's why even in our studies, we study about the different composers in the different nationalities. So you have to do the research prior to you doing a piece or a song, especially in a different language.
I also want to ask you this, since you're a conductor and you're dealing with the kids at school, what are the challenges you literally face? Because sometimes, the Komula, back in my primary days, the way is, and then in the competition next week, those challenges, let's talk about that.
Okay, so for instance, now we have a performance with the kids, and some of them are in matric. We had performances the past few weeks, like hectic performances back to back, and you trying to get everyone engaged in what you are busy with at that point is quite difficult if a child is in assessment at 8 o'clock in the morning and it's an evening show during the week. But being a conductor is not only, you are not only there to note bash and teach the notes and teach the song, but you need to make sure that you engage the kids holistically, you know, in terms of discipline. You need to make sure that they have done what they have to do, because remember, being at school, you have to be raised holistically in 4 pillars, which is academics, sport, culture, and leadership. And you need to make sure that in order, before a child leaves school, they must have had exposure so that you can see which one is their strongest points. Because even though some of the kids are doing music as a subject, studying it as a subject, that doesn't mean that they will go and have a career in music, but the music appreciation side. And also to teach them the pressure of life, because it's not always going to be your 9 till 4 and life is going to be perfect. How do you work under pressure and still produce the best results?
Lovely. And also for him now, what I want to know from you, Okanye, what advice can you give to umzali who is coming from an underprivileged background, who wants umntanakhe, because bayasibonisa khono sakhe, they want their child to actually pursue their dream of being a choral musician. So how can they go about if ever they can't afford all these glamorous schools and about trainings? Yeah.
So there's lots of other projects that take place, especially now. We can be grateful, especially here in the Nelson Mandela Bay. We have the Nelson Mandela Bay Theatre Complex. We have amateur community theatres. So those places, you don't have to pay for that, but by being there, you can be fortunate enough to be able to be spotted, to be seen, and also given the opportunity, given that you are a hard worker and you are also delivering.
Yes, do you notice that we just talking about your good side, whereas it was cleanse and glamour, all the nice life problems? Well, like, let's look back, man. There's that time where you had to make a decision. You say that I don't want to see myself in this position again. I want to become better. Where's that knock of your life when it happened?
I can say when I was in high school, because I had a time where I enjoyed the singing part more than everything else. And I will not lie to you. Coming back from a show where you got a standing ovation and having to go back to class, and remember it was still corporal punishment then, and you have to go back to class and try and reset everything so that you are able to deal with what is at hand at that point, was one of them. And the fact that, you know, we also have personal lives, you know, growing up together in the dusty streets of Gqeberha. It's not easy because there are also many other challenges. There are also other opportunities which are bad, which are being offered to you. So it's not easy because you are one in a few that is trying to make sure that you stay disciplined and that you are venturing in whatever that you are doing.
We're back at it, Fair. So, firstly, before we even dive deep into our conversation with Akona, firstly, we'd like to apologize for all the technical difficulties. Hey! Depleted, but yeah, we apologize for that we have gotten to experience, but also so that you guys can communicate with us on socials. It is 083-690-0530. Yeah.
Facebook,
it is @Pumakapa TV. Why are you putting me on spot? But yeah, Puti, we're still with you. You're right here on the Hangout. So that's a good one.
It's all right.
Perfect.
Before you were still telling us about what actually happened in high school, whereas you put your passion first before everything else. Was it that thing where is boom lamdana? Let's talk about that.
Unfortunately not. Academically, I can proudly say that. I know my teachers are watching from high school. I was a hard worker academically. I was also into sports, rugby specifically, and I did everything else outside school. Traditional dancing groups, I was part of it. I was also part of a community program where we used to go and sing at the Njoli Taxi Rank on Saturdays, basking there. So all of that was happening, and there was also a demand from the church because my family is quite yeah, and there was all of that. I had a jam-packed day, including a weekend.
Sure.
But it gets up to a point where it catches up with you. So those are the times that you have to start finding coping mechanisms. Like faith is one of them, because if you have God next to your side, you know all the doors will open. It is according to His will and not ours. Even the talents that we have, the skills that we acquire later in stage, and the opportunities are granted by Him.
Lovely. And also for Rimna, I want us to talk about you, because now so school. So now let's talk about when you started choosing I want to do this music. What courses, what academic learning or training did you get to become the musical conductor that you are in?
So growing up, and when I was at school, of course, you sang at school, you sang at church. There were also, we had lots of opportunities because there were many local choirs. And in these local choirs, you would be part of a choir with very experienced singers. And you'll have people that come back from maybe they studying in one of the institutions music. And then you get to know that you can actually do this thing as part of your life as a profession. So I got to know about that. I was a bit skeptical before, but then I made sure that I want to do this and I have to prove it. And thank God that my family didn't say no to that. They were like, we knew that this is the route that you were going to go. But then when I got to varsity, I didn't realize how many options you have as someone who studied music. Because I studied at NMU, as I've mentioned, at the Nelson Mandela University Music and Performing Arts Department. And I think it is there because what is nice about music is that they don't make you wait until after school that you actually have to get into the business. You get into the business, you push yourself while you're there. The opportunities are there for you, but it's up to you to be disciplined enough in order of taking that through.
Shout out.
Lovely.
I just want to ask before we let you go, do you listen to piano? Because there's always
No, I do. I listen to all genres. I listen to all genres because, as you mentioned when you started the show, that the music that we do is not something that is being done every day or by everyone. Not everyone is exposed to it. So I must be able to have something to reference and say, okay, guys, this is Amapiano, and this is how this part or this section of the music would relate to what you know or to the song that you know today.
Shout out to you, Rotman. Before I let you go, social media, so that we can literally follow up with you about when Zandoni.
Okay, so I'm on Facebook at Akonangumanda and then Instagram Acapella.
I get this really, guys. Social media platforms. On Facebook, Pumakapa TV, you can hit us up, say hi, or Bakanya Wenzandoni. And also on WhatsApp. It's 083-690-053. That's us. So don't change the channel. We're going to come back with more. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people at home. Please make sure that you guys join us as we are here at the Eastern Cape Fashion Week to come and see beautiful designs of the Eastern Cape designers right here at Boardwalk today. So we're here to see people who are beautiful and also the beautiful designs. So please make sure that you guys stick with me throughout this whole experience, because I'm sure I am definitely going to bring you the best of the best that is yet to come out of the Eastern Cape. So you know what? Let me not talk much, but let's go and see who's doing what and also whose design is the most perfect. Otherwise, let's go. As I promised you guys that I'm definitely going to bring you guys designers, and right about now I am standing with also another creative, someone who's going to showcase their designs today. So please help me welcome her onto the Hangout, and she's also going to tell us exactly what inspired the look that she has right now, because she's beautiful, she's gorgeous. So please make sure that as I talk to her, you guys are on your screens right about now. So let us welcome her onto the Hangout. Hello, Sissy. How are you?
I am fine, thanks, and you?
I am good. Can you please tell our viewers at home, because you're looking very beautiful, and also since you're a designer, we couldn't expect anything less. So can you please tell us the main idea behind the dress that you have for today?
I only decided to come to the show on Wednesday. I'm not showcasing, but I am a fashion designer. So I just decided on this accordion sleeve today, a tulip, and I just decided to put the two together and just create a look. And I was surprised.
And also with the event today that is happening, since you mentioned that you are not showcasing, so what are you expecting, especially as a designer yourself?
I'm expecting breathtaking new looks. Because everyone is different, everyone has a different aspect to the field, so I just want to see like gorgeous glam designs.
And also for you as a designer as well, in the Eastern Cape, what does it mean for you guys, especially as people who design, because it can be something that is for the bigger cities, and now we have a fashion show right here in the Windy City. So for you as a designer, what does it mean?
It means that we can grow. We can grow together, we can collaborate together. It's just like the city, this is a city of fashion. So if we support each other, like everyone coming together, supporting the designers today, and we all collaborate, we can have like a beautiful event. Not only event now, but future as well.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us right here on the Hangout. Truly appreciate. You're looking phenomenal. You're looking phenomenal. Thank you so much. Well, guys, let us go and find out exactly who else can we get and also speak to, because people out here are looking beautiful, and I can basically speak to everyone. But yeah, let's go. Well, as you guys do know that the Hangout is still at the Fashion Week, and also I have someone right with me about now, and he's going to tell us exactly what is his expectation for the whole show, and also what brings him here actually. Let us welcome him on the Hangout. Hello, Buddy, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I am good. Can you please introduce yourselves to our viewers at home?
My name is Oyama. Actually based here in PE.
Yeah, lovely stuff. So first of all, I just want to ask, because you're looking stunning, and also I want to ask as to what inspired the look today?
Well, because of it's a fashion show, and I figured instead of going with the local, let me broaden the style and go to Nigeria. So this is my Nigerian outfit. It represents, I would say, old money. That's what inspired it.
And also, since you mentioned that you are based here in PE, and because of we do know that we never really get to have such experiences and also such shows here, what are you exactly expecting for when namhlanje?
Well, namhlanje, I'm really interested to see other looks. What the young people and creatives are thinking, really, where are we going as Ibai, and South Africa, so that I do not only stick to outside of South Africa, and also trying to find something from local that I can work.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the show, and also hopefully this whole show you'll have a different perspective, and also you will have more few favorite designers.
Yes. Same.
Sure, thank you. Enjoy your day. So yeah, guys, that was Upud Onwaba, and he's saying that he's looking for everything that's phenomenal and also everything that is beautiful and creative. So let us see if ever can we get another attendee and see what is their views, Bona. Sure. Well, everyone, I am here with a lovely lady, and she was like, you know what, let's choose red and be a bit bold, have it with an orange, a pinch of an orange. So I just want to hear from her as to what inspired the look, and also what is it that she's actually looking forward to the whole event as a whole. But let's welcome her onto the Hangout. Hello, sis, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I am fantastic. Please tell us, why are you looking snatched like this?
Listen, this is inspired by my faith. In my faith, we speak about the armor of God, and this is an upstyling of the belt of truth. So we snatch it up because truth sets you free, but this, we snatched it up with it. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. And also for tonight, what are you expecting for, and also what designers are you looking forward to?
Today, I'm so excited for PE to just bring out all the talents that we have. I've been seeing some of the designers, and I'm not particularly sure about their names, but I know their styles, and I saw some of them even wearing this pleated dress that looks like a shorts. So I'm so excited at the innovation that's gonna be laid out today. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Istando Sam. You're looking absolutely stunning, and I definitely hope that you enjoy tonight's show and the whole show, basically. So yeah, go and enjoy yourself. Otherwise, you're looking beautiful. Yeah, guys. Next to the next one. Well, everyone, we are still at the Eastern Cape Fashion Week, and with me I have beautiful ladies who are definitely showing us as to how to make sure so please help me welcome these two lovely ladies. They're going to tell us about what they're wearing, and also who are they looking forward to during this whole fashion week. So let us welcome them on the Hangout. Welcome, guys. How are you?
We're good, and you? Good. Thank you so much for asking.
Thank you. So now what I want to know is what inspired the looks, because you guys, it shows that you guys put an effort into them.
So we are an upcoming brand, Port Elizabeth based. Ivana and I met through there, and we both wearing something from our brand. Yeah.
And for you?
Well, I'm wearing Umnombo. As she says, we met through the brand, so very new to it still, looking forward to seeing what's coming in the near future.
And also, since you guys mentioned that you're also part of the designing industry, what are you exactly expecting onto this event today?
I'm looking at, people going to tackle the topic of fast fashion. Are we going to be innovative enough to see how you recycle and put things back together again? I'm looking forward to that.
And for you?
I'm just here to enjoy the show and see what everyone has to offer.
Thank you so much. And also, lastly, before I let you go, guys, with such an event that is happening in the Eastern Cape, because we never really get to experience such, for you, what was mind-blowing about it?
Well, I've attended a Bubuleni show once before in 2016, and I haven't again, so I don't really want to count my chickens before they hatch. As I said, I'm just here to enjoy the show and see what they have to offer.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to seeing the kids of, PE coming back, like Uladuma, Scoop is here. So I love the fact that they're bringing back and they're supporting us back again. So that's all I'm looking forward, and I'm definitely looking forward to the show.
Bafethu, I hope you guys enjoy that, man. I was still got carried away in the pipe, and I'm like, I'm up. I'm first Eastern Cape Fashion Week that was happening this past weekend. Boardwalk ICC, is it Boardwalk ICC? But Hey, if you're wrong, tell us on Lungi kule number 0836900053. That's how you also communicate with us on our social media. That's our WhatsApp line. And also on Facebook, so Mpuma Kappa TV. Can also hit us up, man. I was about post when hey guys and shout out to the organizer of that. And the Asmos, there's no party without the hangouts because we're the coolest kids in town. As you know. But again, Mugeli, are we going to go to the ad break? When we come back with the ad break, there's one of the coolest kids in the Bay. I call them, all these people are doing the nice things in Nelson Mandela Bay. I all call them the cool kids because they're doing the nice things, man. Where you look, they're like, hey, can you mean this convention of band? But when I stay tuned, we can be back after this.
Back like Sana, bring you everything that is nice and also bringing you the best of the best right here in the Nelson Mandela Bay. So right about now on the show, which is called The Hangout, I am sitting with a lovely lady, someone who's a hard worker, and also a talented individual. And I am talking about the one and only DJ Scalio in the building. Woo-hoo. So help me welcome her onto the Hangout. Hello, Sissy.
Hi.
How are you?
Right,
I am good. Can you please tell our viewers at home, for someone who actually doesn't know you, uba umbani, and what is it that you do when as an individual?
Okay, igama nguSiya Masiwu, born and raised in PE, stage name Scalio. Scalio, the creative, all rounder, from beat making to composition, record producer, vocalist, everything, all of the above, and qualified mobile DJ.
Lovely. And also let us talk about you entering the music space. For when do you start? Because I know that you started with a group called Illusion DJs in 2019. What was the motive behind you starting?
Well, I've always loved music growing up. It's more than a passion. I'm like, music is my life. So ndaye ke ndafundela umculo Boston Soul Candy Institution of Music, the PE campus. So that's how everything started. Ndaqala co-producer ne, and then I developed writing skills from Umameli Beats and then ndafunda ke uku DJ 101 course. Okay, because I started in 2017 ufunda production, and then ndaqala DJ 2018, and then the rest is history.
People who are working, they'll be like, the rest is history. So I also want us to talk about Ndabayo of you writing, because you also mentioned that you're writing. So for when you're writing, do you get something that inspires you, okanye something like that?
What inspires you? Inspiration, like inspiration comes from everywhere. I could be could be in a very happy space, and it's just basically express at that moment.
And also, Scalio, because of you are in a very vast industry, and when ungati, which one is your best genre of music?
It used to be hip hop, but I think it's between hip hop and Afro-tech. I love Afro-tech, kakulu,
And also, let's get on to you being now having to play your full sets that you have prepared from home. The audience, for you, how do you prepare yourself mentally and also prepare yourself so that what are you doing exactly? So the preparations for your sets, how do you go about those?
Okay, normally I would do my research in Galandao, what type of music they listen to, pana, and pana, I would study my crowd. So I'd like to get at the venue maybe an hour before my set. So I know, okay, I'm gonna pick it up from pa, So.
And also, let's get on to Indabaye support, and also because you mentioned that you're coming from PE. So let us mention the support that you have been given from PE. Has it been positive? Has it been negative in the start of your career?
It has been positive, shame, I won't lie. But kunzima apha guys. Kunzima, but I mean, I know we phone, and I mean, unyamezele,
Yeah, lovely. Lovely. So let us talk about, because of you are in an industry that I'd say it's male dominant. Ne?
It is.
Yeah.
It
So
is.
how do you get to uba uzveze uthi
Yeah.
ndim ndinguScalio, I'm a female DJ and I'm actually doing this without having to do all the other things that male DJs expect us to do as females?
Indizalwe nayo le nto, so as much as male dominant industry ndiye mna yazi mna like ndiyazazi uba like I'm born for this, yabo. So and andiyenzi laa nto yozikhomperisha, like yeah, i-competition yam is i-reflection yabo sesipilini.
Yeah.
So yeah, like xa uyazi into and nee-skills zam ke ngoku ndiyifundele esikolweni iye yandenza like ndazibona nam uba like when you know, you know.
And also because of we are in the Women's Month right now, ne? It was just Women's Day a couple of days ago. So what advice would you give to another female who wants to enter the DJing space and
Enye into mna ndiziboni as like umntu obhinqileyo, so I don't sell myself short or I don't limit myself.
Yeah.
Yabo. So ndiyapha ndizixelele. So advice endinobanika yona, I don't know, guys. Just stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah, like bane goals zakho, ungajonga abanye abantu, ungapaniki, focus and yeah, man.
And also, where can we get uScalio out on the streets?
Okay, I'm currently on tour ngoku ne. So nam ndizalwa August. Birthday yam nge-8 ka-August, so I'm doing this birthday tour. Yeah, nakule weekend yayilivile izulu ndisuka ku-weekend heavy. I'm traveling, so this coming week iyaqhubekeka itour. So Friday ndidlala kwaGqalane Omkhola, Saturday in Sepaga Stop in Casanova Farm, and then Sunday in the Grahamstown at Sports Bar, Sports Bar Lounge.
Yeah, and then on socials?
Socials, and uScalio 2023 on Instagram, Scalio 2023 on TikTok, Scalio 2023 on YouTube, and then go Facebook and a personal account and go see Scalio Masiwu, and then the Facebook page and go DJ Scalio.
Well, thank you so much. And I'm sure people can get to find the booking email there, because what's important is for her to be booked and also being busy. So right at home, please make sure that you guys are staying on those couches, because you're going to come back with the Geek Guide and also making sure that we're giving you sports update. So please don't change that channel. Well, I'm quite sad right at this moment because we are about to close it off. And also, remember our question that we have for today. It says, what best meal do you like to eat on a Friday night? Between KFC, Debonairs, and local eateries. So by Friday, we're definitely going to come and deliver one of those that you like right at your doorstep. And also, Luanda has sports update for us today. What's happening? What happened this weekend?
There was soccer this weekend. Hey, it was a nice weekend though. And also, we saw MTN8 was playing also this weekend. Yeah, it was also nice. And we also see that two big giant teams from the Premier League, Manchester United and Man City, were playing this weekend. And also shout out to the Springboks, because hey, they like Australia, but they managed. Yeah, that was also good, man. And also, Sundowns is semi-final. Was it Cape Town City? No, Pirates is Cape Town City, and then it's Sundowns is Stellenbosch. Weekend. We semi-final, and then shout out to Man City. I don't like to say this, yes. I'm a United supporter, so now Man City winning. So now I had to, because Msebenz allow us to do that, and hey guys, interact with us on social media. I want to hear it's Sport Fanatics teen is on. Hey, there's this boy from Immense City, this young boy, Bobby. Is it Bobby? Yeah, Bobby. Hey, his future is bright, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you know your sport, you can always communicate with us on 083 690 0530. That's us on WhatsApp, and also on Facebook. It's Mboma Kappa TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to say something?
And also, I want to mention the Olympics, because that's what I'm currently following. So it has happened that some other country got disqualified, and then South Africa got the sport like that. So now we are still on the games and we are still running. So that is basically the 4 times 100 meters of men. So meaning that
So that picture, I call him this picture, he was trending. He was like this, open. He's like, oh, so Baleka Bonke.
So it's I believe it's that pass thingy in
I
it.
see it.
Yeah. So yeah, we are still on the game just
Guys,
like
the
that. Nelly
Olympics-
M is working overtime.
And I also
Yeah.
saw there's a picture that's trending with Olympics here. Apparently in basketball, I'm not a good fan of it, but they say that it was one of the best games that ever been played on Olympics, that's quite dope.
That's good.
I'm very
That's
interested
good.
in watching that. Guys, Premier League is coming back. You know what to do, interact with us. And also I saw a comment saying that prefer nyama KK and Friday, and shout out to you, man. It slaps. Yo. Yo, it slaps.
But yeah.
Guys, lexesha lokugoduka manje. And then on socials, Lwando Njokes Njokweni, that's me on Facebook. And then on TikTok, and follow it one. Can't I don't do anything. You're a TikToker.
Well, my socials, it is @Ntlantli_. And unfortunately, Facebook is quite personal for me. So yeah, guys.
Dinewo Titi, the show is a great platform for our local artists. Shout out to you, man. Hey, people.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, Joe. Guys, let's start to 3:30 until 4:30. We're coming back. Let's start to City Abo. But do you want to say something before we leave?
Nothing, but just that I love and I appreciate them. Please continue supporting us. Siyanbona right on the streets.
It's bad, when you like to see them on TV. TV. Guys, man, but we love you, man. Appreciate your time and everything. I'll see you on Wednesday, same time, same place.